Have you ever wondered why some women seem to settle for less in life, even when they deserve so much more? It's a question many of us ask, but the answer might surprise you. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Her AI Therapist. I'm so glad you're here with me today. This is a safe space where we can explore the intricacies of our thoughts and feelings together. Today, we're diving into a topic that resonates deeply with many of us. When did good enough stop being good enough? In a world driven by relentless pursuit and constant comparisons, it's easy to find ourselves questioning our worth and accomplishments. We often get caught up in a cycle where nothing seems sufficient, where our achievements feel overshadowed by idealized standards. But what if I told you that embracing good enough can lead to profound peace and fulfillment? Throughout this video, we will gently explore how societal pressures have shaped our perceptions, how they can sometimes hinder our mental well-being, and how redefining our understanding of good enough can empower us to live more authentically and happily. Stick around, because together we'll uncover ways to nurture self-compassion, embrace authenticity, and find contentment in being perfectly imperfect. Listening to this message might just become the first step toward a liberating mindset shift. This is your invitation to pause, reflect, and ultimately come to appreciate the unique, wonderful path you're on. Let's journey through this conversation together. When did good enough stop being enough for you? Good enough just doesn't cut it anymore, and I'm about to share why settling for mediocrity is holding you back. We live in a world where good enough has become the norm. We're constantly told that it's okay to settle, that it's better to finish something than to perfect it, and that striving for perfection is somehow unhealthy. But I'm here to tell you that it's exactly this mentality that's holding us back from achieving our full potential. When good enough is no longer enough, individuals and businesses face a plethora of challenges. For instance, companies that once dominated their markets are now struggling to stay afloat because they failed to innovate and improve. They got complacent, thinking that their existing products or services were good enough, only to be disrupted by newcomers who were willing to push the boundaries. Take Blockbuster, for example, which filed for bankruptcy because it refused to adapt to the changing video rental landscape. Had it innovated and taken risks, it might still be thriving today. The same can be said for individuals who start to feel comfortable in their jobs or careers. They stop learning, they stop growing, and they start to coast. But the problem is, when you're coasting, you're not moving forward, and you're eventually going to be left behind. I know people who were once top performers in their fields, but because they became complacent, they're now struggling to keep up with the changes in their industries. Another challenge is that customers have become more discerning than ever before. They have access to more information, more choices, and more reviews than ever before. If your product or service is just good enough, it's not going to cut it. You need to be exceptional, you need to stand out from the crowd, and you need to provide value that nobody else can. And if you're not willing to put in the effort to achieve that, then you're going to be left behind. The rise of social media has also played a significant role in this shift. With everyone sharing their highlight reels, it's easy to get caught up in the comparison game. You start to feel like you're not good enough, that you're not doing enough, and that you're not achieving enough. And when that happens, you start to settle for mediocrity, thinking that it's better than nothing. But I'm here to tell you that it's not better than nothing. It's actually worse than nothing, because it's holding you back from achieving your true potential. The pace of technological advancements is another key factor contributing to the shift away from good enough. With new tools, new platforms, and new innovations emerging every day, customers are expecting more and more. They're expecting faster, better, and cheaper. And if you're not willing to adapt, you're going to be left behind. Take, for example, the rise of streaming services like Netflix and Hulu. They didn't just settle for good enough. They pushed the boundaries, they took risks, and they innovated. Changing consumer preferences are also playing a significant role in this shift. With the rise of conscious consumerism, people are no longer just looking for products or services that are cheap or convenient. They're looking for products or services that align with their values, that are sustainable, and that are making a difference. And if your product or service is just good enough, it's not going to meet those expectations. Increased competition is another key factor. With the rise of globalization and the internet, competition has become fiercer than ever before. With more and more businesses entering the market, you need to be exceptional, you need to stand out, and you need to provide value that nobody else can. And if you're not willing to put in the effort to achieve that, then you're going to be left behind. So what's the crucial insight that emerges from all of this? It's that striving for excellence and innovation is not just a nice to have, it's a must have. It's the only way to stay ahead of the curve, to stay relevant, and to achieve your true potential. You need to be willing to take risks, to experiment, and to innovate. You need to be willing to push the boundaries and to challenge yourself to be better, to do better, and to achieve more. So what can you take away from this video? It's that good enough is no longer enough. It's that settling for mediocrity is holding you back from achieving your true potential. It's that you need to strive for excellence, innovation, and continuous improvement if you want to stay ahead of the curve. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear from you. How have you experienced the limitations of good enough in your life? Share your experiences in the comments below. Until next time, ladies. Thank you all so much for joining me in this life-transformative session. Your dedication to breaking free from mediocrity is inspiring, and I'm grateful for your presence today. To continue on this empowering journey, here are some incredible resources available on Amazon that can help you in reprogramming your mindset and linked in the description. You Are a Badass: How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life by Jen Sincero. A motivational guide to identifying and overcoming self-imposed limitations. The Power of Now. A Guide to Spiritual Enlightenment by Eckhart Tolle. Discover the importance of living in the present moment for true fulfillment. The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Powerful Lessons in Personal Change by Stephen R. Covey. Timeless Principles for Personal and Professional Effectiveness. Daring greatly. How the courage to be vulnerable transforms the way we live, love, parent, and lead by Brené Brown. Explore the power of vulnerability in achieving personal breakthroughs. Awaken the giant within. How to take immediate control of your mental, emotional, physical, and financial destiny by Tony Robbins. Gain insights on how to harness your innate power to achieve your dreams. And please don't forget your journals and planners. Organize your thoughts, set meaningful goals, and keep track of your personal growth journey. These books provide various perspectives and tools to help you continue on the path to personal excellence and success. Remember, every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to a life beyond mediocrity. If today's session resonated with you, please like, comment, and subscribe to support our growing community. Your engagement not only helps others find this content, but also fosters a shared space for growth and support. I'd love to hear your experiences and thoughts, so please share them in the comments below. Your story could be the very inspiration someone else needs today. Together, let's build a thriving community dedicated to pursuing excellence and living the lives we truly deserve. Thank you once again for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in our next session.